Coming up, more exclusive previews of the summer blockbuster Avatar and more of Sam Worthington. Sam's role in the film has launched him into the Hollywood stratosphere, working alongside such well-respected talents as Sigourney Weaver, Giovanni Ribisi and Michelle Rodriguez. And, of course, there's being part of a James Cameron project.
It's kind of a pinch-me moment.
Well, when his last film is the highest-grossing movie of all time, what sort of pressure does that put on him and you?
Well, I've said to you, I'm sure that Jim, deep down, is sweating bullets. But he's a cool customer, he backs himself, He's got a great story that he's had in his head for 10 years. And, I was lucky enough to go on that journey with him. Jim is very protective of me. Basically just says, do your damn job. And that's what I get every day. Come in, work your butt off, give me the Jake Sully that I know. And excite me. And then when you suddenly now do things like this, you kind of lean out the window and get a bit of windburn from the whirlwind. But
Sam's work in Avatar won him the job on Terminator Salvation. James Cameron recommended him to director McG.
Look, let's call it for what it is. Sam Worthington is the most exciting breakout star of his time.
Terminator was released earlier this year, Sam's first taste of the Hollywood publicity machine.
Right from the very beginning, Australian actors have made their mark, first of all in Australia and then overseas. They're versatile and they've got charisma.
I mean, do you look at people like Mel Gibson and Russell Crowe?
Yeah, absolutely. Those guys keep the door open for box heads like me to walk in and have a bit of fun over there.
What do you learn from Russell?
Russell, absolute tenacity, stand by your guns. The guy gives it his everything, He gets himself in trouble, but, we're Australian, you say you stand by your guns, mate. And so I take that bit.
What do you learn from Heath Ledger's journey? I mean, he was a young kid who went over there when he was 20 or something.
He got over there, and he said it himself. I saw a great interview where he was like going, I was doing he's driving down Sunset Boulevard and sees his head, Knight's Tale. The tagline was, he will rock you. And he went, will I rock you? I don't know. Like, holy shit, that's a bit too much expectation. And it's suddenly the world, you're being forced into movies that you may not necessarily want to do, or situations where you may not necessarily be ready. I'm older than him, but he was light years older up here,
From my experience of Sam, right, I think he's a young actor with incredibly solid centre. That's probably why he's such an interesting actor. I mean, it's such a big moment, that next Jim Cameron film. So I wish him well.
Do you go online? Do you read the reviews?
Yep, read everything. That's part of my process of how I kind of figure out where I fit into this industry. I'll read everything every journalist writes about me. I'll watch stuff online. I'll read blogs that people write.
Why?
A sportsman, if he doesn't listen, the fans are booing him, then he's got to work a bit harder for the fans. All right? Well, my fans maybe not as vocal, in a crowd at Wimbledon, but they're vocal on the internet. So I don't take offence to that. I've got a hard skin. You can say I'm crap, it doesn't matter. I don't care. I'll care if you tell me why I'm crap, because then I'll work a bit harder, mate.
From what we're seeing in this movie, Sam's acting is anything but crap. Here he is holding his own against Sigourney Weaver.
You're here. How much have you logged?
That's it. But I read a manual.
Tell me you're joking.
This is cool. Let's go. Don't. Got this.
So you just figured you'd come out here to the most hostile environment known to man, with no training of any kind, and see how it went? What was going through your head?
Maybe I was sick of doctors telling me what I couldn't do.
Metrics are good.
When 3 is ready.
Keep your arms in, hands in, head down. Down. Just relax and let your mind go blank. It shouldn't be hard for you.
It's the darkest part of my little life.
Initiate length.
Run sequence unit 3, go.
Launching. I have the first congruency.
That's a gorgeous brain. Nice activity.
After the break, we'll see Jake Sully reveling in his new avatar body, learning to survive on Pandora. And we'll find out from Sam how the Hollywood Star Factory is treating our boy.
Every time I was over there, it felt like a bit of me was getting sucked out.